Hello me TBDs, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a relax get ready with me using some products I haven't used in a while. When you are seeing this, I'm actually leaving for California tomorrow. It's crazy. So if you like get readies with me and just enjoy hanging out and catching up, then be sure to let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, you guys, I am going to go in with the Catrice Hydrating Prime and Care Spray. My skin has been feeling weirdly dry. I don't understand. So yeah, when you guys are seeing this, I will have just got back from California on Monday when you guys are seeing this. So I'm trying to get a lot of videos pre-filmed and edited. And I don't know, I want to get back into the groove of like editing at least 2 weeks ahead. For the last year, I've pretty much just been editing the videos for the upcoming week the week before. That's not worked out well. I mean, I just need to be better. I'm going in with the Fenty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. So that's a goal, in 2020, crazy to say. I have already been planning for videos in January, which is awesome. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. It's like a good lightweight foundation that even oily skin can wear. So I recently changed up how I'm doing my videos and how I'm planning for them. And I just want to feel more prepared than I have. I changed up how I'm planning for them. I usually use Google Calendar and just I go back and forth between wanting to use an actual planner and then not actually using it, and it just is easier overall to do it on my computer rather than writing it down for some reason. I love the process of writing it down and filling up a planner full of stuff. But number one, I don't want to necessarily write it in pencil because I don't like the way it smudges and stuff. So I usually write in pen, and then I change around my videos quite a bit. So I don't know, I can't just change it. If I was on my computer, I couldn't just be nope, I'm gonna rename this, when you write it down. But I have been using Google Calendar just to plan out my videos and show, what the month looks like, but it doesn't leave any room for planning. It just has room for the day that your video is going up. So I started using Evernote again. I used to use it a ton in college. It's basically just a free online notebook that you can save notes and create different notebooks within the account, where you can have a YouTube one and a personal one and, whatever different notebooks that you want to organize your notes. And I've been already planning for 2020, which is awesome. It makes me feel really good. Most of the time, I just sit down the week or two before the next month and plan out my videos. But now I have all of January planned, which is the first step. The hardest part about YouTube, I feel is figuring out what content to put out. I don't know, it can just get repetitive, I think. And I don't have all the money in the world to buy tons of product. I mean, I am fortunate enough where I am able to purchase some things throughout the month to be able to review and do a Wear Test Wednesday on, but I do not have unlimited money. And so when you are not just putting out content about new makeup, new releases, and also trying to incorporate makeup you already have, it can get a little difficult to come up with video ideas. And I think I've shared about this before in a previous video. It can just be really hard to think of content that is entertaining when you feel like you've done it a similar video so many times before. Wow, forgot how much I like this foundation. I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl UnderCover TruBlend Concealer. Anyway, I'm trying out a new planning method where it's still online and I can still kind of change things up as I go, but it's not just all coming out of my brain the second that I'm having to plan for my videos. Just as ideas come up, I can sit down and write them in my Evernote notebook to remember them, and then also just start planning for future months also. And then I think I have a notebook or a note for content ideas so that as I think of different things, I can remember them. For powder, I'm gonna take the CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder. I've been testing this out. I feel like once I got into the Bare Minerals thing, I have just been trying out a bunch of different powder, trying to figure out what is gonna be a good powder for me. And I have all of my brushes right now in a travel bag. This is what the powder looks like. It is very fair. I think I have the shade Classic Ivory. It's definitely the right lightness. But I'm gonna set down my face. Trying to find the best powder that's not heavy, is lightweight, but keeps me matte. So I'm hopeful for my new way of organizing and planning my videos. I'm hoping that it'll help me be much more organized and prepared for my videos, because then if I have them planned out, I can film them in a good amount of time to be able to get them edited and up well before the video is actually supposed to go up. Sometimes I'm scrambling, you guys, and that's just YouTube. I feel like no one really talks about that portion of it, but I'm busy, yo. I work full-time, I'm married, I travel a lot. It's just, I have a whole other life outside of YouTube, and so sometimes it can get a little chaotic. Oh, something on my contact. Sometimes it can get a little bit chaotic with trying to plan and make sure that I keep up with my YouTube schedule. All right, I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade 20M. Haven't used this in a very long time, but it's a very good bronzer. It's definitely a higher end, more expensive bronzer, but it is a good one. And there's also the side of it that I want YouTube to stay a hobby for me. I don't want it to feel like something I have to do or stress myself out because I'm oh my gosh, I haven't got a video up. It's gonna be okay. A lot of times the weekend is just filming and editing, because I am filming this video today on a weekday, and it's just a whole thing to be able to film before work, because that means you have to get up so much earlier, and then you have to be sure to get out the door on time, and filming takes a good hour, if not more, and sometimes I try and squeeze it into less than that. Like this morning, I gave myself 25 minutes to film this, and I'm already over. Taking the Tarte Amazonian clay blushes, but I'm taking the shade Prism in the middle right here. I like the feeling of New Year's coming up because it really gets you motivated and gets you in the mood to plan and try and set yourself up for a success in the next year. I'm gonna take the same CoverGirl concealer and put that on my eyes as a base. I haven't been this prepared since probably 2 years ago in terms of planning for videos and stuff. So I'm very excited about that. We'll see how it lasts. You have to find something that works for you, you know? I'm setting that down with the same powder I used to set the rest of my face. So let's see, that's planning. Yeah, I go to California tomorrow to visit my dad. I believe that I have vlogged it in the past. Let me know if you guys would want to see. By the time you guys see this, I'll have already be back, but let me know if you guys want me to vlog or anything when I am in California or doing trips. And then I'm not exactly sure, what content you guys want to see. And then if you feel like a vlog of California or travels and stuff is interesting. Taking the Essence Pure Nude 01 highlighter. It's a perfect highlight for work. Now, because I am leaving for vacation tomorrow, man, work has sucked. It's just been a whole thing trying to get caught up and even plan forward for when I'm gonna be gone. And I also have this bag. This is the travel makeup bag that Taylor, or I guess Taylor Wynn now, recommended. It's from Daisy Rose is the brand, but it's a knockoff version of a Louis Vuitton type of bag. I love it. It's a wonderful size for travel. The only thing is I wish that it had pockets in the middle of it. It's just one big open thing. And sometimes I want to find my makeup faster. So that's the only complaint I have about it. But other than that, it's really good, sturdy, and it's basically been my favorite travel makeup bag since I got it. Taking the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I actually do have a video planned with Chris in it soon. I'm excited about that. I told him, I was like, you know what? I think it is time for a husband video. Okay, I can't. My brow's looking way jacked, so I need to. My dad always has lots of stuff planned for our California trips. Like, we are always running about doing all sorts of stuff. I think this time we're gonna be going to Palm Springs for a day. We're gonna be going to Paso Robles for a day. We have visited Paso Robles once in the past. It was literally for like an hour. We just wanted to go before our flight. Like, there was one time in the past that it was our day to leave and my dad worked and he was like, yeah, just take the car and like go wherever. And I was like, great, we're going to Paso Robles, even though it is many hours from here. So we drove like 3 hours to Paso Robles, got in a winery, enjoyed that, got lunch, did one winery, by the way, got lunch, and then drove back and hopped on a plane. It was a lot. So I'm excited to have more time this time around, not be so rushed. I don't know. We really wanted, I really like wine from Paso Robles, so I really wanted to visit while I had the chance because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get the chance in the future. So I'm glad we went, but it was just a long day. I did pack, so I am actually a notorious last minute procrastinating packer. I didn't used to be like this. You know, I think just like once I've been out of school and stuff and not as structured, I've let some of my things like that go. I've been like, yeah, it'll be fine. Then I found myself last time we went to California packing literally 30 minutes before we had to leave for the airport. And I was not a happy camper. I was so stressed. I don't want to be that way again. So Chris and I packed, got everything together other than our clothes 2 nights ago, which is awesome. Makes me feel a lot more prepared. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I'm using up the very last bit of this one. So I don't know what I was thinking packing literally 30 minutes. Like, we were just so busy the few days before that we were leaving that I did not have time to do it any other day. And it was, wow, it was a lot. Okay, I'm not happy with this brow. What is happening here? Wow, this brow is for sure darker than this one. I'm gonna be taking this BUXOM custom palette that I made a long time ago. It's these ones. So I'm going to be taking, let's see, a big fluffy crease brush and take this matte tan shade right here and start putting that into the crease. So I'm very excited that I actually thought ahead this time to plan. I don't know, we had a long weekend anyway, but I just like forced myself to pack, you know. On Friday, we went to, okay, so every year, Stranahan's, it's a whiskey place here in Colorado. They do a whiskey release on like the first Saturday in December. Basically what you have to do is you have to camp out for it. You have to bring a tent and you get a place in line, then you wake up the next morning and you stand in line and then you're able to get your whiskey. So this is the second year that I went, the third year I think that Chris has gone. And you know, I don't drink whiskey, but like, it's all for Chris. You know, I'm here to support Chris. I'm gonna take the shade right here and put that all over the lid. The night before, when you're camping, they have food and games and a live band and it's a whole thing. But this year, our tents, while it was nice to not be stuck in the midst of like the rest of the campers, we had a little bit more space. We were right next to the live band and they played till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it was very tiring and I had a really hard time going to bed. I'm gonna take that same matte shade that we went in first and take a pencil brush and buff it under the lower lash line. And then Saturday morning comes, we wake up at 5 to be in line by 6:30. We stood in line for 3 hours waiting to get the whiskey. Then you have to come back and clean up your tent, and it's just a whole thing. I'm gonna take my regular CoverGirl LashBlast Fusion Mascara and add that to my top and bottom lashes. So that was Friday into Saturday. Sunday, we went with my mom to take our Christmas picture. Last night, I actually got a massage. So I get a massage every month for my migraines. If you guys don't know, when I was in high school, I was dumb and I was in cheer, and then I quit cheer, and I thought it would be fun to like relive the memory by going to Jump Street and doing some backflips. Needless to say, I landed on my neck. It was very painful. There was lots of cracking involved, and basically what happened to my neck was it's no longer have that curve in it. It's now like straight. I have been dealing with migraines since high school, and they are significantly better now. I only notice that I get them around like my time of the month, but basically I get a massage every month to help like flush out this section of my shoulders. And she actually used cupping on me. I do also have issues with my hips. My IT band likes to be very angry a lot of the time. It's the tendon that goes down the side of your leg and into the top of your hip on top of your butt, basically. And I've had issues with that for forever. So she did do cupping once on my hips. I hate when you get mascara down here and you can't do anything about it. So she did use cupping on like the tops of my shoulders. And if you guys are squeamish, don't look, because I want to remember this moment, because I'm not in pain, but it just freaks me out to look at this. She did cupping and it like left all these marks, and it is normal. Like, it is a normal thing for the cupping to leave marks, and then I have them like down the side of my arm right here. But I came out of my massage, I was like, what just happened? Why do I look like this way? Basically, cupping brings circulation and blood to the area to help nourish the area that's really giving you a lot of pain. And when she did cupping on my hips, it didn't leave any of those marks, but up here it left them like everywhere. So I'm definitely going to be going to California with cupping marks on my arms, and it looks more painful than it is. Like, when I touch it, it's maybe a little tender, but it's not, it doesn't hurt necessarily. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. This is what I'm gonna call it done. I enjoyed sitting down and hanging out with you guys. I guess I'll see you on Wednesday, but after I'm done filming this, it'll be like a week until I come back. I enjoyed getting ready and catching up with you guys. And if you want me to do more videos like this in the future, it's just fun to sit down and hang out and not necessarily focus on a review of a product, but just like get to know me and get to know you a little bit better. Let me know that by giving this video a thumbs up, or let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.